everybody, and welcome to the PlayStation Enthusiast Episode 10, PlayStation Enthusiast Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Mario Piacquadio. Joining me today is Josh Brant.
Hello, sir. What is up?
Hello. Everything's cool. How are you?
Great. Ready to talk PlayStation.
Good to know.
Everything PlayStation. All the time PlayStation. And I booked my tickets to the PlayStation E3 event. And I'm pumped.
We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about that today. That's cool. That's very, very cool. And the other host of the evening, Himanshu Talwar.
I have a sock on my mic.
Okay. All right. There you go.
Is it a used sock?
Look at this. I have a real sock on my mic.
Did you just wear that today?
No, this is a clean sock. Actually, it has a couple holes in it, so it's just been sitting in my drawer. The reason why it's on my mic is because I don't have a pop filter, and I realized when I was editing earlier this week, I don't know what I was editing. I edit so much audio here that it just all kind of blends together at this point. But I was editing something, and I was super pissed off because it was popping every time that I said P. Oh, I know what I was editing. I was editing the infographic with Eric that's coming up very soon. And I was pissed off because whenever I said PlayStation, I would get a huge spike in my audio. So I was like, oh god, I don't know what to do. So I put a sock on my mic.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
I can't do that noise.
So yeah, you DIY'd the hell out of it, and you're
exactly.
Good. Yeah, cool. We love the arts and crafts over here at PlayStation Enthusiast. We're big fans. So yeah, we have a great show for you today. We're going to be speaking about the PlayStation E3 experience. We're going to be speaking a little bit about collectibles and collecting things and such. But first, what have people been playing lately?
Josh, you want to start?
I can start, sure. And
it's
been more... Overwatch is at the top. It's the perfect game, guys, to just put in and play and not worry about anything. That's what I love about it, more than anything else. When I need my hardcore fix at night, I'll go to Dark Souls 3. When I need a story-driven, something more story-driven, Uncharted 4 is fine, but I just love that I can pop in Overwatch and just play it to my heart's content. Play a match, play multiple matches, and
sometimes it's cool to have a game you can just sit for half an hour or an hour and just play a little bit without having to get too deep. That's what I do with Rocket League a lot of the time. Like, yeah, I want to play something, but I don't want to sit down and have to play something like really serious. And you go play a couple of matches and you bounce back. Those types of games are very cool.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
And Downwell, I recently reviewed that. It's a fantastic roguelike game. I recommend anyone that has any interest in the whole do this until you get more powerful types of games to give it a try. It's unique. The art style is pretty cool, and it's a lot of fun. So, two great gameplay games. I've been playing Odin Sphere Leifthrasir. I believe that's how you say it. I looked on Google, and it said that's how it's pronounced. So we're going with that. But I'm reviewing that, which the embargo releases tomorrow, June 1st. So that should be out by the time you get this, which I'll delve more into on next week's episode.
All right.
And on the Vita, I've been playing Muramasa Rebirth, actually. I've had that game, and I've never... And Odin Sphere really got me in the mood to revisit some of their past games, and I'm playing that right now too, and it's pretty much everything I would want in a hack and slash 2D side scroller. And Vanillaware games are beautiful to look at. That's the bottom line.
Yeah,
and play
they
great.
are. Cool. What about you, Himanshu? Anything interesting?
So, I played some Kingdom Hearts. I also played
of course.
some Final Fantasy 13.
As per usual.
What else did I play? I played
the
some
entire catalog of
activity.
Square's games. Oh,
what was that one game?
How's that?
Game you were talking about?
The poop game.
Yeah.
Poop game, yes. I'm not sure if it's a poop game anymore. I'm kind of mixed feelings. Review will be out soon as I kind of digest it a little bit more. It's interesting. It's not good. Don't get me wrong. It's not a good game, but I don't want to call it poop game anymore because it's not that bad.
It's grown on you.
All right,
that's design of a good game.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's not a good game though. Like I'm telling you, it's not a good game.
Let's call it the bowel movement game. So it's not poop, but it's near there.
It's just about there, right? Exactly.
Yeah,
it's Deadly Premonition, where it's just crap gameplay, but it's just something you gotta play.
It's close. It's close. It's not poop, but it's about there.
It's like if this chicken is out for another 15 minutes, then I'm gonna get salmonella poisoning. That's the type of game it is.
All right.
Yeah.
I think I get what you're getting at, but
yeah,
anyway.
Sounds like a fun evening. Okay, all right, cool.
No, but
I've been playing
Himanshu. I just want to say, in regards to Kingdom Hearts, which ones or one are you playing?
I am replaying all of them from start to finish. In anticipation for Kingdom Hearts 2.8, which I'm sure will take a long time to get here. So I'm just kind of, doing my thing. Right now, I am almost done Kingdom Hearts 1.
Okay. And what's playing it again? What's your overall critique?
Yeah. I have never been a huge fan of Kingdom Hearts 1. My favorite game in the series is Kingdom Hearts 2. The platforming, definitely not great. The camera work, again, not fantastic. The gummy ship, drastically improved in Kingdom Hearts 2. But I'm just kind of playing through it because, I honor the series. So, yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
It's going back to a franchise you love.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like, the charming nature of that game just makes me want to play it. But at the same time, I think the gameplay is very overrated and it's terrible in its own right. I think Dynasty Warriors controls better than Kingdom Hearts, in my opinion.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1. Which Kingdom Hearts have you played?
I played them. Well, 2. I played 1 and 2. I haven't played the other ones.
Yeah, I think
Kingdom Hearts 2 is more like a button masher.
It is a button masher game. Yeah.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
I don't want to make it seem like it's the pinnacle of all gameplay. It's not. But it's so charming that you overlook it. It's kind of like a Bethesda game.
Where you forgive a lot of stuff.
Exactly. You'll forgive the terrible platforming and the awful voice acting sometimes, just because you love the game. And you don't really know why sometimes.
Yeah.
But there are some games in the series where I can't, I don't excuse it. Like, Kingdom Hearts 3D is a terrible game. That's like a 4 on 10 in my books. It's just an awful game. And I think that's half because the platform is terrible, but there were some design decisions in that game that just were not great. So there are definitely unforgivable games in the series, but I'm
telling you, the story in 2 especially is god awful, bogus. I don't care about all this other stuff. I just play the game to get to the charming environments, and I hate that it's bogged down.
Yeah,
with this story that's so convoluted, it just takes all enjoyment away from it, in my opinion.
I know exactly where you're coming from. It's just... It's a game that drastically changes based on where you are in your life when you're playing the game. And how open you are to the story at that point in time. And it's not the fault of the person who's playing it. Every person is playing a game for a different reason. For example, I mentioned before that I don't like Grand Theft Auto. Like, I'm just a different type of person. Like, I think the gameplay is overrated in that game, and I think it's just hella boring.
Yeah.
Same thing for Fallout.
Yeah.
Like the whole Fallout series or the Elder Scrolls series. Like, I just don't think those games are very good. But it's just different strokes for different folks is what it comes down to, I think. It's one of those types of games. I don't think every game is like that. For example, I think everyone can look at Uncharted and say, hey, this is a good series overall. While we might have some differing opinions, I don't think that you can look at the Uncharted series and say, hey, these are bad games. So there are two different types of games. There's one game where, like a Fallout, like a Kingdom Hearts, you have to be that type of person, whereas there are other types of games like a Final Fantasy VII, where no matter who you are or what walk of life you're in, you know that Final Fantasy VII is a good game, regardless of
time,
what your little nitpicks are. So yeah, that's what I think.
Cool. Alright.
Yep.
That's cool. That's Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts
I
talk.
don't really have much to say. I don't have really much to say. I've played Kingdom Hearts 1 very, very shortly. Not because I didn't like it or anything. I just never got it, really. It's cool. I like it. I'm gonna look into 3, but it's not my thing. I've been playing, like I said, Rocket League. I always kind of play that. Uncharted on my crushing playthrough. I'm enjoying myself even more than I did with the normal. I'm taking my time. I didn't even turn on auto aim. I like the challenge so far. It's cool. I'm driving towards the platinum, but I'm going slow. I'm not very rushed to get that. And I went back to play Wolfenstein: The New Order. That's a game I really enjoyed. Yeah, the first part of that game, like the first mission, sucks. It's really bad. But after that, the game gets fantastic. And it's one of those games that came out at the same time as many other games, and I never went back to it. I always meant to go back to that game, and I did, and I'm about to finish it. And it's a really, really good game. I love that game. Have any of you played it?
Yeah, I beat it, and I share your same sentiment. I think the beginning was off-putting to a lot of people.
Oh, it's
but
awful. Yeah, that beginning is awful. It's really bad.
It's bad. I wouldn't say it's as awful as people make it out to be, but yeah, it changes up drastically once you get through that, and yeah, it's a good game. I don't hold it as high as some people like really appreciate it, or even this new Doom game. Like I like that it goes back to its roots, and we have those types of games, but they're good quality games. I don't think they're exceptional, as some people like to put out. But yeah, I had a good time.
That's understandable.
I had a good time with Wolfenstein, but it's like a game that I sold back. It's like something like, okay, I'm done. Good time. Yeah, that's it. I'm
gonna beat that very soon. I'm enjoying it. It's weird to see first-person shooters who have like really meaty campaigns. I think this one's about 15 hours long. And that's a good thing. I enjoy first-person shooters quite a bit. That game, it's just a lot of fun. The story is surprisingly good. And that's a pretty cool game. So yeah, that's what we've been playing. If some of you have listened to previous episodes, you may notice that we changed it back. This was like the third thing we spoke about what we've been playing. We decided to move it to the first section of the podcast because in our minds it makes for better conversation. And let us know what you think if you have any feedback. But now let's get into the news. Now let's start with what is probably the biggest news to come out lately. No Man's Sky has been delayed. It was rumored. There was some reports saying that it was gonna be delayed, and Sean Murray from Hello Games, the developer behind it, did a PlayStation blog post and explain why they're delaying it. it's a couple weeks. I think it was supposed to come out on June 21st, and now it's gonna come out on August 10th over here in the US. What do you guys think of this?
Himanshu, do you have any awesome thoughts on this great delay?
I don't give two shits for No Man's Sky, and I don't know why anyone is excited for a game that boring, but whatever.
That's all you have to... Okay.
So there you go. There you go.
For me...
But I wish them all the best. I did tweet at Sean Murray, and I said, I'm sorry about all the death threats that you're getting, But
that's the next point.
I think honestly, every single person in the industry right now is hoping that game is good. But quite frankly, I don't see a world where it is.
So yeah, that's the next point I wanted to touch on. It's coming out, just to say, on North America on August 9, Europe August 10, and the UK August 12. But yeah, like you said, Himanshu, Sean Murray, like it's expected from the internet, got a bunch of death threats. He really played it up in a funny way. He tweeted out some kind of joke, like, "Yeah, I'm making my pillow fort over here." Liking
Home Alone. Yeah,
he made a Home Alone reference, which was really cool and really fun. Really cool of him to take it that way. But not only he has been receiving death threats, Jason Schreier over at Kotaku, he was the one that broke this before it was official, and he got a ton of death threats too. He posted it on Twitter, on the Kotaku website, which shows that some people are very, very passionate about this game.
I just want to step in for 1 second here. And I'll probably receive some hate for this, and that's fine.
Oh, no.
I'm expecting
it. No, go ahead. Free speech.
I think
all hatred towards him.
I think a lot of people are blowing this out of proportion. Sure, you're going to get some death threats on the internet, but as you mentioned, it's kind of what we've come to expect. I don't think you can...
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I don't think you can expect to live on the internet and expect not to get those types of messages, considering the fact that it's kind of a joke at this point. There's not a single day, I think every 6 hours or so I get a kill yourself message somewhere.
Your best friend
I'm
just said it the
being
other
completely
day.
honest with you, whether I'm playing League of Legends or whether I'm just talking in my group chat, I get at least one.
That's for sure. The internet can really suck. The internet can really suck, and it's like you said, it's not very uncommon for people to get death threats in this industry. That's basically normal, but it is worth pointing out because this is a guy coming up with a new game, a small team. It's just worth mentioning it, just so people know that there's some bad things going around. And my advice to people is just be positive. Do like Himanshu did, and tweet at Sean Murray and say, like, dude, I'm sorry about that. You don't even have to care about the game. You just gotta be positive and be like, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I hope you feel better. Something like that. Just trying to spread positivity around. Like, showing this as an example as of what not to do and why you shouldn't overreact and be, frankly, just a dick.
Yeah. And I'm going to defer with Himanshu on this, but I'm looking forward to the game. It's been, ever since it was announced, I've been pumped for it. There's really no pedigree for this developer, Hello Games, to have this amount of hype because all they've done is Joe Danger, which is great in its own right. But this is on a whole different level. Yeah, but this is
very ambitious and very, very, very...
And so I'm going to buy it day one just because I think it's something that I would enjoy personally playing, and it's so different and it looks fun. And I'm glad that they delayed it because they need to delay it and make sure it's perfect.
Oh yeah,
because it's a flagship title. It's not on the scale of Uncharted by any means, but it's still a big first party.
Yeah, and people,
title.
Yeah, and people are very excited for the game, and if they have to take their time to deliver on this huge and ambitious promise, just do it. I really don't care. Just do it.
Yeah. I have enough.
Yeah, sorry. Exactly. I think it's a matter of expectations. I think some people, if they come at it the wrong way, they're probably gonna be disappointed in the game. I think no matter what happens, there's gonna be a lot of disappointment. Like some people maybe are expecting like going on a planet, having like discussions and political warfare and yeah, and stuff like insane stuff, and it's not gonna be that deep, but it's gonna be like I think it's gonna be kind of like we were saying about Overwatch and Rocket League. I think it definitely can be one of those games like, oh, I have half an hour to kill. I'm gonna just pop in No Man's Sky, fly a bit, explore a planet, sell some stuff, and I'm good. I think that's probably what it will be. It won't be super deep, but it will be fun. I'm very excited to see what it is. And like really play it and get a feel of it.
Yeah, and to hit on the just one quick note. To hit on the hatred notes being sent. Is it Sean Murray? Is that his name? The creator?
Yeah, yes. He's the sweetest guy.
I also
he's
sent
super
him a tweet, saying it sucks that it's delayed, but I'm glad you guys are doing this. You guys are awesome. Go to it. I want to say to those people that are sending hateful speech, you are a loser. If you do that, you are a man-child, probably. And you need to, just get off the internet, take your hatred elsewhere. And I hate that this sense of entitlement has fallen into geekdom / gaming. I expect it in politics and sports, but that it's starting to come into gaming is really pissing me off. And I hope...
Yeah,
and that's there's stupid people in the world, so it's going to happen. But like you said, just
it's a matter.
We just have to make a positive change.
It's a matter of being positive. If you see somebody being negative, don't respond them with more negative stuff. Just kill them with kindness and be good, a good person in general. And if you see that somebody is receiving a ton of death threats, go and give him some love. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. And that's just it. Just be a decent person and you're gonna be good. Alright, moving on.
Yeah.
The PlayStation 4 has officially sold over 40 million units in its runtime, which is a pretty good number.
Half of the PS3.
Yeah, exactly. And in half of the time. In less than half of the time.
Right.
It's been on the market for 3 years, and it's going insane.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the 4.5 PS4 cuts into that.
Effects.
What'll happen.
Yeah.
Affects those sales numbers.
I assume those will be... the sales number will go... joined together. I don't think they're gonna say, the PlayStation 4.5 sold this and the PlayStation 4 sold this. They're probably gonna combine them because it's the same lineup in some way. But we'll see. There's not really much to say about this other than congratulations to Sony and PlayStation. As of right now, you're killing it. You're doing fantastic work, and we congratulate you. I hope you can keep this up and sell over more than the PlayStation 2, maybe. I don't think so, but maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, congratulations. Don't fuck it up with a 4.5.
Exactly.
Yeah, I second that sentiment.
Exactly. Yeah, we all do.
Cheap.
Anyway, Arkham Knight Game of the Year Edition has been leaked on Amazon. A seller released it, and it has since been taken down. But when Amazon publishes something, it usually is true. I think it was the same thing with the Arkham Collection, in fact. So this is pretty much a done deal. And I find this kind of very strange. What do you guys think?
Yeah, well, it's inevitable it's going to come out because, I mean, every game gets a Game of the Year edition if it's a big seller. The game, I never finished it. I want to get back to it because I like the game. It was a good game.
Definitely.
But yeah,
it comes out
too soon, but because they haven't even released all the DLC. So
yeah, that's the thing. They have released the final piece of DLC already went up shortly ago.
It did?
Yeah, it did. It was the meatiest one. It had like a ton of missions and more story stuff. And
cool.
this edition will include all of the DLC as you may expect. And I think it'll be cheaper. I think it went for £49 if I remember right. And this is I think it's weird because if they're really about to launch this, it's gonna launch pretty much alongside the the Return to Arkham collection, which stupidly doesn't include Arkham Origins. I don't know why they're doing this. Yeah, I have no idea why they're not just releasing a whole complete collection. If they're gonna release a Game of the Year edition now, they could have just released a collection including every game.
No, they don't want Origins to be part of the Arkham series, I think.
Yeah,
for some reason. And I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. People, I guess, may buy it as the
people
remastered.
Let me tell you what they're doing. They're milking it for every cent that they can because they know that studio's not making another Batman game. That's
exactly.
It.
That's true.
Yeah, but they should have something original.
if they had done an $80 or $90 really edition that included Arkham City, Arkham Asylum, and Knight, even if they don't want to include Origins, that would be way more understandable. Like, yeah, a pretty much brand new game, a game that came out last year, plus 2 remastered games. That would have been better. Or in this Game of the Year edition, include the 2 previous games. I don't know. That's kind of wonky, but who knows? Who gives a crap? I do, actually. I love the Arkham games. I love the Arkham games.
They are good.
Yeah, I love them. I finished Arkham Knight twice. I finished City like 3 times. They're awesome. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Next piece of news. The PlayStation E3 Experience 2016 will happen. It was confirmed. For those of you who don't know, this is an event that Sony is doing in which you can go to select theaters and watch the PlayStation E3 press conference on the theater, like on the big screen, and you don't even have to pay. Tickets are free. It's in select cities. If you go to the PlayStation blog, there is the full list of places and such, and it's a really cool thing. What do you guys think?
Well, it's already sold out, so most places. You can get on a wait list, but I remember as the clock struck 1 Eastern, it was 10 Pacific.
Yeah, you were screwed already. Yeah.
I had my friend order 2 tickets, so he got both for me and him, and we're going to go to the Cincinnati location, which I'm pumped about. And that'll be my first, big PlayStation E3 experience, so I'm looking forward to it. And I already have that day off. You guys will be at E3, you lucky bastards.
Yeah. Yay.
I can't afford it.
Mario will be at the press conference.
Yeah, I'll be at the press conference with Brett. We'll be there. We just got our confirmation emails, and we're very excited for that.
Yeah.
And I will... That's on a Monday night, right?
Right. Yeah, Monday at 6.
Yeah,
at 6.
So I fly in at 12, so I think I'm just going to leisurely stroll on to a Korean restaurant, get some food, and enjoy the press
conference like
from there while you guys are in a hot, sweaty room.
Oh, all right.
Okay. That sounds like a good plan. I'll be in a sweaty theater with hundreds of other PlayStation fans.
Yes. And I'll be eating some good bulgogi bibimbap.
There you go. There you go. Be jealous.
Kumbok chicken, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I don't know that type of food.
Me neither, but Exactly. I don't know the names. Alright, the PlayStation Plus games of June 2016. Now, the timing is super... It's kind of bad, the timing, because as some of you may know, every Tuesday the PlayStation Store updates and gets new games, and the PlayStation Plus games, the free PlayStation Plus games, go on the first Tuesday of the month. And as of today, it's Tuesday, May 31st. So this is a list, and you're going to have to wait until next week to be able to download them. But, having said that, this list is a pretty good list, especially on the PS4. I'm going to read it to you now. For the PlayStation 4, NBA 2K16. For the PlayStation 4, also, Gone Home Console Edition. Echochrome for the PlayStation 3 will also be available. Siren Blood Curse episodes 1 through 12 for the PlayStation 3. God of War Chains of Olympus for the PlayStation Vita, which is really a PSP game, exactly the same as last month. And Little Deviants for the PlayStation Vita. Now, quickly, I just want to point out a couple of things. The fact that last month we got the other God of War PSP game, and this month we're getting this, and a couple of months back we got God of War Ascension, is a clear proof. It's pretty much clear proof that a new God of War game will be announced, probably at this year's E3. They're telegraphing it.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Who knows what it is, but that was one of my predictions. So
yeah,
and yours.
Mine too. So points.
Yes.
Them sweet points. And the other thing, this list is awesome. Just the PS4 titles, they're both awesome. They're really cool. People were down on the last 3 or 2 months because there were many big games, and now you got NBA 2K16, which is one of the best sellers every single month. That's pretty much as AAA as you can get. It's right on time with the NBA Finals.
It's because they're gonna announce NBA 2K17 at E3.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna announce it at E3. It's already announced.
Or they're gonna show it off.
That's not a surprise for
2K16
anybody.
2K16 is worthless now. I still hate this list. I'm kidding.
But
it's a joke. It's a great list.
Dude, the biggest thing about the NBA 2K games, I'm a huge fan of that series. NBA is my favorite sport, basketball in general. The NBA 2K games, Cavs. They never go down on price. If you go to the PlayStation Store and try to buy NBA 2K14, it's gonna cost you $60. It's not like every year they down the price. It still costs the same.
Yeah, but you walk down to the EB Games and you get it used for $20. I mean, like,
yeah,
Canada,
real
like
world
$50.
Value is different.
Yeah, that's true. But the new NBA, the NBA 2K17 doesn't release until October. Those games always release in October, late October or early November. So we're gonna get a big amount of months to play a big AAA game, the latest in the NBA 2K franchise, for absolutely free, and that's awesome. I like I said, I'm a fan. I didn't buy it this year just because I couldn't. I wasn't in a very good position, and I bought other games, and now I'm super down for that. Since the NBA Finals, for those of you basketball fans like me, the NBA Finals are starting this Thursday, and there's a lot of basketball fever going on. And yeah, I'm super down to go and starting on my career and just playing that. I'm going to be playing. NBA is one of those games that I can play while I'm listening to a podcast or doing anything else. One of those games, like we said, that I can sit, play for a bit, and go back. And for me, that's awesome. And the other one is Gone Home, which is a fantastic game.
Yeah, those are 2 games that I would never buy, but now that they're coming, I usually don't play the PS Plus games. I could care less about what releases, even if they are good games. But these 2 games have my interest, like NBA 2K16. I've heard so many good things, and I loved MLB The Show 16, so I'm definitely gonna check that out.
NBA, because I'm telling you, dude, it really giving away NBA 2K16 is pretty much at the same level as if they gave Black Ops 3 right now, which the new Call of Duty isn't out yet. It's a AAA game. It's a big game. I was very surprised.
Yeah.
There was a lot of rumors about exactly this, and I didn't believe it. I was like, no way they're gonna release 2K16, and they did, and I think that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, and Gone Home is a game I'd never buy. I already know the twist ending and all that, but now that I'm gonna get it, I'll just play it.
I was gonna buy Gone Home. I absolutely was gonna buy without a doubt, and now I don't have to. It's pretty cool. I'm very happy with this list, and I assume many gamers are.
Siding with Himanshu on the NBA 2K16, it's a great game. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to play it and enjoy it, but the way they put it in, it's not going to have, and it is NBA fever, but it still only has like a month, or they know the writing's on the wall until the other NBA titles out, so it's a little misleading.
They have until October.
October is when NBAs usually come out, so we expect it to be out by then.
Yeah,
it's gonna be late October, but still, you guys have to keep in mind it's
for sure. I mean, I was just making a nice quip, you know. But
we're getting on
good old quip.
You got underneath Mario's skin, Himanshu.
No, it's still the latest. I know, I totally understand you guys, but it's still the latest NBA 2K game, and it's gonna be for a couple of months.
It's probably in the top 5 sports games of all time, is what I hear. So I'm
exactly. They can absolutely go and say, like, as a point of pride, like, yeah, we're giving you for free a $60 game, a AAA game, the latest NBA 2K game, and they would be technically right.
It's a good one. Very happy for them. I'm happy they got that. Just a curious question: who's your team in the NBA, Mario?
The Knicks, the New York Knicks.
Oh my goodness, you gotta be.
I do not have a fun time. I do not have my
team is the Cavs. They're going to win the championship this year. I don't. They're on a mission. It's Golden State's the favorite, but I think they're going to either sweep Golden State or it's going to be a knockout 7-game series. One of the two.
I think it's gonna go down to Game 7. I'm not. There's a lot of bandwagon Golden State fans. I wouldn't call myself a Golden State fan, but I definitely watch pretty much every single one of their games because they're one of those teams that they're special and they're special. It's like the '96 Bulls. Like, you had to watch that team because it's just a fucking awesome team. And I watch the team and I constantly watch them, and I would be happy if they win.
I was hoping OKC would have taken them down, but poor Himanshu over there in his Toronto Raptors, not getting the job done. But
I used to watch basketball, like 6 years ago,
and then you took an arrow to the knee,
and then that's such a terrible joke. It's not even funny. Like, it's not a funny joke.
I had to. I'm sorry. I had to. I had to.
20 years late on that, dude. Come on.
It was way too easy. I had to.
Yeah, but then my team, the Celtics, sold all their players, or rather, their players.
I'm also a Celtics fan. That's pretty much my second team. I rally for them too.
Yuck.
So then I became a Brooklyn Nets fan.
All right.
I don't watch basketball anymore, so I'm not really a fan. But
I love
that's
basketball.
My team.
Yeah, basketball is my favorite sport by far.
In every NBA game, I play as the Larry Bird Celtics.
Oh, that's a good team.
Fucking crush everyone.
Oh, jeez, that's not even right.
That's a great team. That's like unfair. All right, so the drop this week, Himanshu, take us away.
The drop this week is coming up on my computer, and now it is here.
So, just like last week's, we are gonna make fun of everything that's wrong. We want to roast. We pretty much want to make this more of a comedy bit than anything else. We're gonna make fun of the people who don't know how to write because we are not good people.
And to be fair, we don't want to necessarily make fun of the people who don't know English, but we do want to make fun of the fact that they haven't hired someone for $50 who can write a competent paragraph.
Yeah, I'm not. I really came off on the run. I'm not saying like I want to make fun of people who don't want to. Yeah, I came off as a dick completely. But last week we had a ton of fun reading the nonsense that was written there, and we want to keep doing that.
I'm just going to give a letter grade to each one.
Yes, I think everyone should give a letter grade.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
The first game on the list is Dangerous Golf, coming to PS4 digitally. It is out on Friday. Welcome to the world of Dangerous Golf, an arcade-style sports game with a very explosive twist. Rack up scores by causing as much damage and destruction as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like Pain.
That's okay. That was simple and effective. I'll give it a
there's
B.
no passionate levels here.
That reminds me, a quick aside. I'm sorry for everyone who's just like beating at the heart to find out what games are coming out or have come out by the time you're listening to this. Pain. I played that game back when the PS3 was $600 because my uncle had bought a PS3, and that game sold me on the idea of video game consoles. Because at that point, I had a PS2, right? I was playing Kingdom Hearts 2 over and over again, and I was like, no, I don't need a PS3. What are you guys talking about? I just have Kingdom Hearts. And then I played Pain, and I'm like, this is the best game of all time.
That was a fun game. That is a classic.
I was also a kid back then. Pain is not a very good game. I'm going to be honest with you. I played it again recently. I actually bought it on when I got a PS3, and I was like, wow, this game is very underwhelming.
But it's fun. Mindless fun.
Yeah, it's fun enough. The next game on the list is Dead Island Riptide Definitive Edition, coming to PS4 digital and retail. Welcome to the zombie apocalypse experience of a lifetime. And now, more beautiful than ever, caught in the midst of an epic zombie outbreak on the tropical island of Benoi, your only thought is survival.
There you
go. Yeah. I'll
Dead
give it
Island
B minus.
Sure. Dead Island Definitive Collection, coming to PS4 digital and retail.
Oh, yeah. So they're doing like a Batman Arkham thing, like releasing both of them together. All right.
Smash heads, crack skulls, and slice them up with visceral melee combat and true to story-based 4-player co-op in a sprawling open world. I'm sorry. Just waiting for exploration.
Yep, we'll keep it in the B range. It's not too. Well, yeah, I'll give it a B plus because they added some gut splashing zombie slaying stuff.
Yeah, they had a weird sentence there. But
you know what you're gonna
do. B plus sounds good.
Delta Strike First Assault, coming to PS Vita digitally. Jump into intense action with your favorite aircrafts like classic airplanes, jets, helicopters, and even a drone. Blast your way through buildings, missiles, bullets, tanks, helicopters, jets, and much more.
Alright, I'm confused, so I'll give it a C.
C plus. I'm gonna give it a C plus.
It sounds like one run-on sentence.
Hard Reset Redux, coming to PS4 digitally. That comes out on Friday. Hard Reset Redux is an action-packed hardcore single-player shooter which embraces the best qualities that the genre has to offer. It includes over-the-top destruction, loads of enemies, great weapon variety, a challenging campaign, and a beautifully realized cyberpunk setting.
Okay.
Is that it? Cool. That's not that bad. That's not that bad.
I give it
B plus.
5 out of 7.
A perfect 5 out of 7.
The
Perfect, 5 out of
next
7.
game on the list is Kick and Fennec, coming to PS4 digitally, and that comes out on Thursday, oddly enough. Kick and Fennec is a smooth and easygoing platform adventure about Kick, a little boy with a very big gun, and a small flying robot named Fennec.
Okay.
That game's pretty fun, but I'm very confused by this because I swear I played it already on PlayStation Plus, and I'm pretty sure it was on PS4. I don't know why it's there.
No, it's
again.
out on PS3 and PS Vita.
Yeah, it was on PS.
Oh, okay, there you go. I played it on PS4. That game's a fun platforming game. It's fun.
Cool.
Okay.
MotoGP 15 coming to PS3 digitally. The thrilling MotoGP series is gearing up again. Delve into the new game modes, build and personalize your team in the exciting career mode, and win countless competitions to become the best.
Okay.
There you go.
C.
Simple. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a B. It's simple. It's straightforward. I like it.
Boring.
One Piece
boring.
Burning Blood coming to PS4, PS Vita digital, PS4 version at retail. Take to the sea in this dynamic fighter starring the world's favorite pirate crew. Use devil fruit, hacky techniques, and punishing combos to turn the tide in the ultimate 3v3 One Piece Battle Royale.
Okay. A B minus.
Yeah, that's right.
Oxenfree comes to PS4 digitally. Oxenfree is a supernatural thriller about a group of friends who unwittingly open a ghostly rift. Play as Alex, a bright teenager who brings her new stepbrother Jonas to an overnight party on an old military island.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
I mean,
It's B.
That's what it is. Yeah, B.
Alright.
Plague Inc.
There you go.
Evolved.
Oh, we're not done. That
Comes
game's
to
super fun.
PS4 digitally. Your pathogen has just infected Patient Zero. Now you must bring about the end of human history by evolving a deadly global plague while adopting against everything humanity can do to defend itself.
Was that an iOS game?
Yeah,
Yes.
it was. That game's super
that's
fun.
Cool. Yeah, that's
It's
pretty
super
fun.
fun.
What's that for?
That
again?
explains the game pretty well, so I'm gonna give it an A. The first ever A.
Primal comes from PS2 to PS4. Digitally, help search for a loved one in a frightening world of demons and darkness. That's an F.
Yeah, that's
That's it. That's the entire thing.
It's one sentence.
That's F. That's terrible. How the?
fail.
Do you really think you're gonna sell your game on that?
Yeah.
Like, hey,
Why not?
You're a dude. Goodbye.
You play
I'm a
as
dude.
man.
Buy our game.
He's a dude.
Enjoy.
She's a dude. Because we're all dudes. Hey.
Yeah, you walk. Bye. God damn it.
Score Rush Extended comes to PS4 digital. World's first screen, widescreen, dual stick bullet hell made for you.
What the
For all gamers.
No.
Sorry, let me
no,
restart this.
No.
World's first widescreen dual stick bullet hell made for you, for all gamers. Empower
Made for
the
you,
player
alright.
philosophy. Pure, finely tuned gameplay. No gimmicks.
No
I'm just
gimmicks.
gonna say this.
Remember that.
No. My rating
Hold on a
is
second.
no. Like no.
Your rating
No.
is
No.
Is just no. Okay.
You can do that. No.
No.
My rating
out
is
of
a no.
50.
Yeah. No. That's unacceptable. I'm sorry. That's a no.
I give it a 43 out of 100.
I
Wow,
think this
very
game...
specific.
Hold on. I'm just trying to figure something out here. Zona Games. Where are they from? I mean, this is like really low-level English.
Yeah, widescreen,
I just-
bullet screen for you, for all gamers. That's
Wow,
that's
apparently it's amazing. Okay, wow. US Gamer
That's the
rates it
thing.
a 4 out of
Wow.
5.
There you go. That's the thing. That's exactly the thing. The game could be awesome, but with that description, I'm not sold
Caring?
on it.
Yeah, don't care.
Yeah. I'm like, no, I'm not going to play that.
Wow. Okay, cool. Next game on the list, Shadow Blade Reload comes to PS4 Digital. Shadow Blade is an action platformer set in a visually striking world where the ancient teachings of ninjas and samurai clash upon a modern landscape.
All right.
Cool.
There Came an Echo comes to PS4 digitally. There Came an Echo is a real-time strategy game in which the player assumes command of a small squadron using an advanced voice recognition system to issue orders.
Okay, I'm gonna give that an iPhone 3 out of iPhones.
3.5 tacos out of 6.
I'm just gonna get progressively more insane with my scale. So I'm giving it an iPhone 3 out of iPhones.
Neon Chrome comes to PS4 digitally. Experience a ruthless top-down cyberpunk shooter and blast your way through enemies and walls. The path to stopping the Overseer is ever-changing.
Amazing.
Okay.
I think I've yawned on every single description.
Okay, that's a Pizza Hut out of pizza.
Okay, that's your 50% there.
Yeah, that's like I can eat it, but it's not like I'm gonna go crazy about it.
Not like your
Paranautical Activity comes to PS4 and PS Vita digitally, and it is cross-buy. Though I don't know why you would want to buy it. Paranautical Activity combines the classic FPS action of games like Doom and Quake with the randomness and difficulty of modern roguelikes like Binding of Isaac and Spelunky.
Oh my gosh. This sounds fantastic.
Yeah, that's a fucking
They are selling this poop game magnificently.
They have sold the poop game magnificently. And so, to save our listeners, our amazing listeners who have listened to this podcast for about 50 minutes now, in a couple sentences, yes, it is like Doom. Yes, it is like Binding of Isaac. Yes, it is also like Minecraft. Yes, it is also so dark on the screen that combined with the Minecraft art style, you can barely distinguish anything. And it is so... It takes difficulty as though shooting bullets from every direction that you can't see is enjoyable for some reason. And, like, roguelikes are good because of the amount of clarity that they offer in terms of what you experience in the world is exactly what is happening to you. In Paranautical Activity, you don't see what is happening to you because the game doesn't let you, mixed with its shitty art style, which is quite frankly just lazy. It's not... There's no charm to it. And it's just...
There you go, that's the thing.
But that description, this game could be a 3 out of 10, but I'm interested now.
The description is immaculate. Yeah, you read that description and I was interested. So that description is a 10 out of 10.
That's an A.
That's a 10 out of 10 description.
To be fair, I also would give the description a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it's a great description. It's a fantastic description.
The game, not
people
so much.
take notes.
But
from
it's
that.
nothing like those games.
But in this section of the podcast, we don't review the games. We review the descriptions of the games. Mm-hmm. You know, there you go.
Art of Balance comes to PS4 digitally. Grab your DualShock 4 and build a balanced stack in this physics-based puzzler. Art of Balance is easy to pick up and hard to put away. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'd hope you had to grab your DualShock 4. If you didn't have to.
you could be using a fight pad. So.
Yeah, but
or a wand, or a move,
or your PlayStation Move.
Exactly. A Wonder Book. Why not?
Sure.
The Wii U gamepad. Okay, go ahead. That's
it.
Oh, we made it.
Welcome.
All right. There you go. So,
thank you.
thank you for that. This is that was the new segment.
Him and shoes.
Video game
drop.
descriptions. Yeah. While him and Shu tries to be serious, we are idiots and we review the descriptions of the games.
That was 16 minutes of my life.
All right.
Yeah.
That's time well spent. I have no idea why people listen to this. I have no idea why they do.
Because they love us. They love us. You know it.
What can I say? All right. Random game of the week. It's going to be Shovel Knight. Now,
because it is.
Why is it Shovel Knight? Why is it Shovel Knight? Because I said so. Okay, next topic. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to LA soon for E3, and I was looking for games to play on my Vita. I already played through Shovel Knight. I love that game. But I played it on PS4, and I downloaded it on my Vita because it's cross-buy, and that's what I'm gonna play on the plane. Just because it's a super fun game. I was thinking about it, and it's a really fun game. I've been playing Mega Man games, the Japanese ports from the PS Vita. You can buy the Japanese ports for Mega Man, and I was thinking about Shovel Knight, and that's why we're getting it a shout out. It's a pretty cool game. I love it. Do you guys have anything to say about it?
Wow.
You should. It's Mega Man. If you like 8-bit games, starting from that, you absolutely have to. This is like an NES game. It feels so much like an NES game. In fact, the music of the game fits into an NES cartridge. The game itself doesn't, but the music, they worked especially hard to make sure that it did. The game is pretty much DuckTales meets Mega Man meets Super Mario Brothers 3. It's real cool. It takes the best parts from different NES games and puts it together. I love it. I love that game.
And I like, some people don't like it that it's not as hard as Mega Man, but I appreciate that fact because I think Mega Man was just too hard.
It's extremely tough. It's really hard.
Yeah, it's something that I didn't want to like. It's not the Dark Souls of retro, but yeah, I enjoyed Shovel Knight. It's a good time, good gameplay, just all out fun.
It's fantastic.
Barred retro.
The soundtrack is super awesome. It's a beautiful game, 8-bit art style. The gameplay, it's pretty much they nailed the gameplay. It's almost, that game is almost perfect, honestly. I can't say too many things wrong with that game.
Agreed.
Alright, so let's move to what used to be called Game of the Week, but since the segment that we just did, it's called Random Game of the Week. We're gonna change it up a bit, and we're gonna name it the Recommendation of the Week, or the Recommended Game of the Week, however the host feels like. So, this week's recommendation is gonna be from Josh. Take it away.
Okay, and this week's game isn't even out yet when we're recording this, but it will be when this podcast drops on Thursday. The embargo will be up. The game will not be out yet. But it is Odin Sphere Leifthrasir. And I looked that up. I looked that up on Google, the spelling, so that's what they said. Leifthrasir.
You can just say Odin Sphere Leifthrasir and you're good.
Leifthrasir. You gotta say it fast. Okay, but yeah. This game, as far as remakes go, you need to take, any person that's making a remake needs to take a page from this game, and this is how it's done. This takes every aspect of the original Odin Sphere from the PS2 era and pretty much perfects it. There's not an annoying timer like in the previous game that once it counted down, your score was automatically gone. There's no endurance meter like in the last game, which would stumble you too fast This time it just takes away some points, so it's not like too inhibitive. The combat's improved where you can chain together attacks more frequently. Like I said, there's no endurance meter, so you don't have to worry about stopping, resting. You can block. It's just streamlined everything about the base game and made it better. Plus, it made that it's 1080p, 60 frames per second. Looks beautiful. As we know, Vanillaware games just look fantastic anyway. But yeah, it comes with a high recommendation. Like I said, I guess I can give my review score. It's a 9 out of 10.
There you go.
It's one of the better remasters I've ever played, and definitely deserves to be in anybody's gaming library.
There you go. High praise from Josh.
Yep.
If you trust Josh, go buy it. If you like Odin Sphere, go buy it.
Right. And if you played Odin Sphere before, which I had, I'd still say go and buy it because the improvements are enough to go out and support it some more. Because it's honestly one of the best games of the year, probably. So.
No, wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'd say it.
That's awesome. Good.
It's no Dark Souls 3 now. Let's get that straight, guys. But.
Oh yeah, I doubt any game is a Dark
for
Souls
me.
For you.
I
doubt that's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
anyway.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, there you go. Odin Sphere. Buy Odin Sphere. Buy Shovel Knight. Don't buy. I don't know. Activity. I don't know.
Paranautical activity.
Paranautical activity. Don't buy it. The description is.
I mean, you can buy it. See,
you
this
can
is
buy
the thing.
it.
Just wait for my review. It's up by the time you're listening to this.
Oh, there you
just
go,
read that. Because, quite frankly, at this point, like, you're in the future. In the past, I was undecided on how I feel about the game. I'm still undecided on how I feel about the game.
It's growing on him, so that's a good sign.
It's not growing on me. I'm going to tell you that.
Okay, it's not growing on him.
You had me at the Binding of Isaac and Spelunky, so...
Yeah, that honestly... That description was perfect. That was such a good description. Alright. Topic of the week. Now, this is something Himanshu came up with, and I'm very, very sure Himanshu is the one that has the most to speak about in this particular topic. I'm gonna just run it by the listeners real quick. I'm gonna let Himanshu go first, and then I'll swoop in, and then Josh. So, the topic of the week, this week, is collectibles, collecting things that you collect, things that you like having, whether it's games, comic books, toys, whatever, anything at all. And I'm not that much of a collector. I have a few items, some that I think are gonna be funny, some that are regular. So does Josh. Some items, and Himanshu, we can all agree
he has all of Japan
in
in his room right now.
Yeah, he bought the entire
the entire in his room.
Exactly. He spent about $1 million, but he has it all.
He's got
so yeah, we're gonna talk about basically our most prized possessions, or something that stands out in your collection. So, what's yours, Himanshu? You haven't shown it to us, and I'm very interested to see this. Very, very interested.
So, I don't collect very rare things. Like, that's not my thing. What I collect is stuff that is, like, important to me for one reason or another. Whether it's figures, or whether it's art books, or whether it's posters, as you can see in my room. If I see something and I like it, I just generally take it. It doesn't really matter to me if it's rare or not. Like, for example, I'm going to just take this camera here.
We're going on a tour of Himanshu's room.
In front of the desktop, I have the 3 baby metal figures, and there's a little Hatsune Miku here. So obviously I collect figures. There's a lot of figures in my room. Those aren't the only ones.
Whoa.
So they're not rare. I mean, you can find them anywhere.
You just like them.
That Hatsune Miku is a gachapon figure, but I like them and they're cool. So I have them. And
I have the same mentality, but go ahead.
is very important to say for this next part, which is what I want to show you guys. I recently added to this collection, and I'm super proud of it. So I've mentioned on this podcast once before that Kingdom Hearts 2 was the first game that ever kind of meant something to me. And a long time ago, I actually sold off my copy of Kingdom Hearts 2 because I don't know why. Honestly, I have no idea. And ever since,
because when we're young, we're dumb.
Exactly. Ever since, I've kind of wanted to collect every single Kingdom Hearts game in working condition, and I want, like, my ideal is to have every single Kingdom Hearts game in working condition, as well as a console in working condition that I can play it on. That's my goal. So let me show you what I have so far. Kingdom Hearts 1, PS2.
There we go.
Complete.
There you go.
Nice.
This was actually pretty hard to find complete in Canada.
Including manual and everything. That's cool.
And sorry if you're
Kingdom
listening
Hearts
to
2.
this, viewers.
Yes, you should be watching it. I don't know.
Yeah, this one's worth. If you're listening to it, it's worth popping up the video, because just this segment, it's worth it, because we're gonna be showing a lot. We're not. This segment is gonna be terrible radio, but good television.
Well, we can explain it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far, it's not that hard. It's Kingdom Hearts 1
And
As you
2.
can probably hear,
PS2.
I'm moving stuff around right now. That's because I realized the Kingdom Hearts 2 disc is not in there. It's in my
Oh,
PS2.
no.
It was in my PS2.
okay.
So I just grabbed
He's
it.
just playing it. He still has his PS2. Wow.
I told you,
Smooth.
I have every console that they run in.
I'm
There you go,
impressive.
PlayStation 2.
Don't sell your hardware.
1.5,
All right.
1.5.
2.5,
Alright.
Ah. PS3 era.
PS2 game that I forgot. This is Chains of Memories.
I didn't know
This-
that released for PlayStation 2.
This game is a real fucking pain in the ass. Let me tell you why. If you don't have one of these memory cards, these specific memory cards, the game will not save for any reason. It is the
You
stupidest
can't
thing
have
ever.
a regular
That's
memory?
fun.
Man, that's
That
great.
sounds
Can't
fun.
have- You can't even have the black Sony ones. You need
Oh,
to have
wow.
those ones. So I had to specially buy
It's
those
like a
ones.
Japanese export or something?
No, that one's the one that comes in the 2-pack. And if you don't
Huh.
have that one, then you're fucked.
Interesting.
Pretty much.
Okay.
3D, the one that I hate.
Ah.
But there it is.
358 over 2.
350.
I think that's the title. 358
Nice.
over 2.
Nice.
This is my favorite one, I think.
Yeah.
The one I've never played. This is a recent addition to it. Recoded.
Oh,
I will be right back.
There you
I
go.
forgot one.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He's gone. He's gone.
He has...
The chair is empty.
For those of you who are listening, somebody just broke into his room and stabbed him in the back. Himanshu is dead.
He's bleeding out internally.
Yeah, Himanshu just died. We're sorry. He's dead.
Yeah. Birthplace.
Oh,
Switch,
he came back.
PSP. This one is also complete.
Oh,
PSP.
Oh, I
wow.
played that one. I played that one.
This is all. I think this is one of the better ones.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. I never finished it. I didn't own it. My cousin or something gave it to me. But yeah, it's fun.
Yes. So at this point, I am only missing the GBA game, which I am still looking for.
Oh,
Surprisingly, or unsurprisingly rather, very hard to find that in the case. Because GBA games came in a cardboard box.
yeah, exactly.
Would you take just the game?
No, I want it complete.
Okay.
The box. It has.
Because there's this
Alright.
very awesome used or game shop that I know of that has tons of things like this, and I could check it out for you.
Dude, I'm not going to New York anytime soon, but there's a store in New York that's all about used games and hardware and collectibles and shit. and that probably has it. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to New York anytime soon.
See, there are stores like this around me, but the thing is, I don't want to pay like an absurd amount of money for it.
Yeah.
Like, good luck with that.
Like Recoded, also extremely hard to find. In Canada at least. I paid $15 for that. Like,
wow.
You can find it eventually. If you go to enough cons, if you go to enough like expos, and you bargain with people, you can find it for a reasonable amount of money. You don't have to pay the $20 shipping on eBay or, something ridiculous like that.
Alright. There you go. So, Himanshu's most prized possessions are the Kingdom Hearts games in perfect condition.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, I don't have a specific thing. I'm just gonna run down everybody what I have.
You're on a black screen anyway, so
yeah. Oh, there you go. So Josh, do you want to take it first, or do you want me to go first?
You can go first.
Okay,
go ahead.
I will go first.
I'm
gonna do this in an order, in a ranking from the fucking nerdiest to not nerdy, but still not normal. Okay, so I'm the type of person who develops new hobbies with a lot of frequency, and for a long time I became a cuber. For those of you who don't know, that's the people who solve Rubik's cubes. Like, they buy special cubes and they solve it really fast in competitions, and I may show you one day I can solve a Rubik's cube in less than 1 minute. So I have some cubes over here that are pretty cool. This is probably the nerdiest.
Do you have like the? Do you have like the big 50-piece one that has like all these tiny little cubes?
Not yet. I never went that far. I just solved the basic cube.
So Mario, your video's not working right now. At least for me.
Oh.
So what you can do
for me either
is you can take a picture of them and I'll edit them in here.
All right. Let me see if I can maybe turn off and on my camera. See if it works, and if it doesn't, I'll do that. Okay, like I was saying, it's Rubik's Cube. They're pretty much basic. Can you guys see me now? I'm not sure.
I see you with Taylor Swift.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's... Oh, believe me, Taylor Swift will be mentioned
just
towards
a side
this
note,
episode.
I've grown to very much appreciate Taylor Swift's looks over the past week. She's really pretty.
Oh yeah,
I was gonna say that
for sure.
Yeah.
Can you see me now? Is the important question.
Can you see me now?
Nope.
And no.
All right.
So just discuss it, and then he'll put it in there.
That kind of sucks because in my thing it's recording and I can see fine, but well, it sucks. I have Rubik's cubes. They're standard. I have one that isn't standard. I'm gonna describe it. It's pretty much all silver Rubik's cube, and when you move it around, it instead of changing colors, its shape it goes from sizes. So like instead of the red tile for something, it's the smaller tile, and it becomes this fucking huge and strange thing. I'm gonna send you that picture too.
You can,
and now
what you can also do for something like that obviously needs video. You can take a video of it. I'll edit the video in.
Oh yeah. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so the cubes are very nerdy. Another thing that is sitting right behind me, people can't see it, but I'm gonna move, even though they're not gonna be able to see it. But I'm gonna do it for my enjoyment. I have what I would call something around maybe half my size, maybe even less. Yeah, maybe like 2.5 feet tall stormtrooper statue.
Oh yes, I've seen this on Twitter.
It's cool. It's really cool. I love that thing. It's sitting right behind me. That's one that I like. And speaking of Taylor Swift, I
love interest.
I obviously use digital music because who the hell uses CDs now? But I still buy the physical copies, and I just keep them around.
Himanshu and I still live in the Stone Age.
Oh no, I enjoy it, but I just use iTunes. I don't like Spotify or any of that. I pretty much use iTunes, but I pretty much bought the album, or every album twice, and I keep these in my nightstand.
Oh wow!
Because they're cool. I like them.
Yeah,
so I'm giving you a big insight. Oh yeah, I'm like, so another thing is a bracelet. This bracelet is given to the audience at Taylor Swift concerts. They light up. They're cool. And I keep it because it's cool and it reminds me of the Taylor Swift concert. Yeah, I'm letting people know who I am. Like, I'm letting you into my life. Into my Taylor Swift insaneness.
Your obsession, yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I also keep the bag in which I bought something at the concert. It's a cool bag and I keep it. Cool. I realize I'm sounding like a hoarder right now. I'm not a hoarder.
Hey, you're a stalker. Every single Kingdom Hearts games. That's what
exactly.
You seem like.
You are a stalker of Taylor Swift, and
but you wanna know a fun fact? You wanna know a fun fact? She follows me on Tumblr.
Whoa.
Tumblr?
On Tumblr, yeah.
Tumblr?
I like Tumblr. I like Tumblr. It's pretty cool.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's pretty cool. It's like a social media blogging site.
Okay.
Each person kind of gets a blog, and she follows me, and she's liked my stuff. I think like 9 times or something like that.
Ain't got no time for that.
Surreal. It's pretty cool. Anyway, Taylor Swift. I have posters. I have.
Show some of those posters when you take pictures of them.
Oh yeah, I have 2 DC Comics posters, 1 Star Wars poster, 3 Taylor Swift posters, and yeah, what else? Oh yeah, an Interstellar poster. It's kind of hidden, and a United States of America posters.
Well, it's good for Mr. Patriot here. Yeah, good for you.
There you go. I have a box filled with comics, so I'm not gonna go through each one of those because that's boring. Not that anybody is very interested in this anyway, but some magazines featuring a certain person you may know who is. Yeah, I'm going deep. No shame, dude. No shame.
Jesus.
Hey, man, I'm opening up over here to the viewers.
Man, you are going hardcore, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. Like seriously,
hey, man, I respect that, dude. I respect that.
Oh yeah, some people try to hide that. I don't. I'm like very flagrant about it. Like you said, my profile picture in pretty much every social media is me hugging a Taylor Swift wax figure.
Oh
because
my gosh.
I'm just like that.
You guys are killing me. Himanshu's screen is say something so it goes up to your screen. There we go.
This is something I forgot to mention as well. Also, all the Kingdom Hearts mangas, I have them. Or Tokyo Pops, rather.
There you go.
Whoa.
This is a very expensive art book, let me tell you that.
How much?
Is the main girl's name Riku?
No, that's the white hair guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, and that's
how much I know.
Pretty much it. I don't wanna bore people to death. I really know I'm boring them, but not. I want to bore them to death. That's it. A lot of Taylor Swift stuff. That's the potentially funny and not nerdy, but really not normal either. It's not nerdy, but it's not normal. Oh, I have a Kratos statue, which it's pretty cool from God of War Ascension Collector's Edition.
Are you just gonna read like every single thing you have in your?
No, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
Okay,
Josh, go ahead.
Okay, I'll make this quick. I don't really collect anything. I'm not an avid collector or hardcore or anything, but I do have some good movie, video game, and collections. I would say music collections. So I will bring your attention over here behind me. I don't collect Funko Pops, but I won this. Let's see here. I can get over there. How far does this camera? Just to here. Okay. But as you can see, this is from the Star Wars Force Awakens set. So we have some C-3POs awesome. There. B-88, I guess. Kylo Ren.
BB-8. It's BB-8.
Yeah, BB-8. Okay. Poe. We have some good stuff over there. Over here, yeah, I have. That's mostly Blu-rays. Have a good selection of Blu-rays over there. I have many more DVDs. Yeah, this is my main. This is like my man cave down here. I'm in the basement, of course. All my games are in the shelves there, so I can't show you all my games, but I probably have over 300 PS3, PS4, PS Vita games. So, yeah, it's like I said, I just get anything I like. I have all the Lord of the Rings movies, Star Wars movies. Yeah, Walking Dead. I love that show. Vikings. Yeah, I just love entertainment. That's pretty much what I collect, and yeah, that's it.
Awesome.
Did we lose the man?
All right. Well, we've lost Mario for a while. I'll hold the ship intact.
I think you can do that.
For our host to return. Yeah. So as I said, I just try to keep what matters to me personally close.
And dude, I love that Harley Quinn poster behind you. I did not see that.
Yeah, it's huge. It's
dude,
like
that's
4
nice.
feet tall.
Ooh, yeah. Is that the Batman Arkham one?
Yeah, it's the Batman Arkham one.
Ooh, nice. Wow. Are you pumped for Suicide Squad?
Yes, actually. I'm extremely excited to see that movie.
Me too.
Like, oddly enough. I don't usually get excited for movies. But I don't know. Suicide Squad I really hope it's super dark and interesting. Like, it needs to be super dark. Otherwise,
well, super dark but goofy at the same time. Like dark comedy.
Yeah, like dark comedy.
I would really enjoy that.
Yeah. That would be nice. But yeah, so I keep what matters to me close. I have
you snuggle with your Kingdom Hearts manga dolls.
I have
Hatsune Miku. Yeah,
some Hatsune Miku figures.
Yeah, whatever.
How many
it's called.
Hatsune Miku things do I have? A lot.
Yeah,
too much. I have this nice. Oh, I guess I'm collecting stickers on my laptop. If you didn't know.
Oh.
Yeah, I decided I should do
nice.
This just because. I mean, plain black HP laptop is kind of boring.
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
Yeah.
I like the Wario one there.
Yeah, it's super awesome. And it was like, how much... Okay, so let's assume these small stickers, like this one here, like this Pikachu... Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong side. This Hatsune Miku and this Pikachu, they cost me 50 cents each, okay?
Yeah.
So let's assume that. How much would you think this Wario/Mario sticker cost me?
Okay, judging by the size, maybe $2.
Jesus, no way, dude. This was $5 at EGLX.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ah, that's still that's good.
I think it was $5. Was it $3?
That's not bad.
I don't know, something like that.
Sounds close.
Something where I was like, wow, this is so cool that I want to pay you more. I literally said that to the person. And I'm like, I want to pay you more.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I like all the stickers back there. I don't know who the girl was on there, but
I have no idea. But apparently it's from CSGO. So interesting.
Ah, nice.
I just thought it had cool colors, a nice, interesting theme going on, and I like the wordplay. Glock blocked. Very interesting.
Glock blocked. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
But okay,
Mario is still dead.
Mario is not coming back, so I guess we can end the show now.
I forgot how to do this. It's been a long time since I was there.
Well,
my
thank
name is
you
Himanshu
for
Talwar.
joining us. Yeah.
Thank you for joining us for the 10th episode, the 10th, right? 9th, 10th episode
10th.
of PlayStation Enthusiast Podcast.
We don't
you can
even
follow
know.
me on Twitter at SenorBrownCat. That's SenorBrowncat. You can follow Josh at
minus the Brant, MINUSTHEBRANT, and that's my PSN ID as well.
And you can find Mario at Mario Not Bros on Twitter, and if I remember correctly, Monkey_Waffle on PSN.
Yes,
I think. Yes,
great PSN name. Yep.
Just disgusting PSN name.
Could be worse.
It gives me this sexual undertone. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Monkey
I don't know
waffle.
Yeah. I don't know if it's intended, but
yeah, I can see it.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, let us know in the comment section below. If you didn't, let us know what we can improve in the comment section below. Rate us on iTunes. Subscribe to us on YouTube. We're starting to grow quite quickly on YouTube. So make sure you join the bandwagon. Check out all of our content over at PlayStationEnthusiast.com and now Enthusiast.gg, where you can sign up and be part of the conversation yourself.
Yes, the best place on the planet.
Exactly. We will see you guys
next time. Bye.
Next time. I was reading something that Mario sent us.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that means. Sorry, Mario.
he thinks that he ditched us on purpose.
Oh yeah, he did definitely ditch us on purpose. I want every single viewer to know that. Mario hates you.
Mario is not your brother. He is not your friend.
Mario not bros because Mario fucking hates you.
He can hear everything we say. That's great.
Anyway, we will see you guys next time. Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.
Bye.